So let's just let's go into versus while you guys fight over who's gonna play with or against me first. Let's go with. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Let's go burn. Why not? Well, the bitrate on Twitch is apparently excellent. It's just a shame that OBS is telling me something completely different. Oh dear, the joys of streaming. Yeah. Just having some tech issues, apparently. Well rested for tomorrow. You doing anything exciting? Alright, one lander. Lots of expensive stuff. We're gonna throw that back. Oh, hello. This one's pretty sweet. I like this one. Might be in a mirror match. Who knows? He's gonna get his alchemist down first before us, though. More colourless lands. Whoopee. Alright, I think we'll get greedy and hold off on the shock. So we can just ether hub into Thermo Alchemist and start shocking off then. So we get some untapped triggers. Red-white into Smuggler's Copter. Alright. Alright, let's go Ether Hub. Get that energy. We might need it for our lightning. And then Alchemist. Yeah, no worries. Well, so far you're the other person that said that they want to play, so... You know, you might be first on that list. So how is the frame rate looking, guys? Is it alright, or is it really choppy and horrible? You're getting 2 FPS. That's really bad. 7 FPS. Oh, we're doing better. We're making an improvement. Since I used my eyes to blink, we've improved our frame rate a little bit. Alright, getting in for 4 with a warped landscape. Ooh. And another Thermo Alchemist. Well, we can go Sanitarium. And then we can get even greedier. Thermo Alchemist. And then we can tap shock. Well, actually, we can tap right now. Shock off his veteran motorist. Hopefully he doesn't have any backup creatures. And then we're not taking any damage anymore, hopefully. It's just a shame we've got so much colourless mana now. Ah, another motorist. Oh, fantastic. Something happened. Oh, I think OBS might have actually just reset altogether. It's saying I haven't dropped a single frame. Looking good then. Another Smuggler's Copter. Okay. Fantastic. Oh, damn it! I was looking away. Never look away. I always get punished for that. Right, let's go Alchemist tap. Alchemist tap. And then we'll use the Harness Lightning because we need the energy. So we'll go... Excuse me. Thank you. Harness Lightning with the red mana. Kill the Motorist, untap our Alchemists. Crewing up with a Copter to block our defenders, I guess. Sounds reasonable. Alright, kill that. Tap. Tap. And then we can shock. Should probably do this on his turn in case we have something to shock with our creature, but doing it anyway. Alright, we'll pass now. Down to a virtual 12. Lighted Gorge into Avery Mechanic. Okay. No worries, Gregored. Good to see you, man. In comes the Copter. Oh, and there's Depala. Okay. Oh, you a dwarf. Thought you were a human. Fair enough. So I'd love a land. Land would be lovely. Also, to not miss our end step trigger. It's also something I'd love to do. Alright. Ah, Blood Rage Brawler. That also works. So tap, tap. Take him to 9. Yeah, we were 1 mana short of that, which is why I wanted the land for it, because we'd have to tap and pay 2. So we'd need 1 red mana open, essentially. But we can actually Brawler instead, and then use the energy off the Ether Hub to cast the Fiery Temper. That's looking like the best route at the moment. Discard the Temper. We are going to run out of energy, though, which is going to suck. So, 3 down to 6. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Yeah, we'll just point it at him. I don't think he can kill us here, but we can kill him next turn. As long as we get to untap with our Alchemists. So we'll see, does he have the game? Or is this him dead? Fleet Wheel would be annoying. Certainly. Don't think he's got it though. If he taps for 3. Oh, he doesn't. Oh, he taps for 1. Gets a Harvester. That ain't gonna help him. And yeah, even with 2 built to smashes, I don't think he's got enough there as well. Discards another Smuggler's Copter. Land. Final card, Harvester, you are dead. Alright. Tapper Alchemists. So yeah, whoever wants to play first, let me know. I'm guessing it's IHRO at this point. Tap, tap, shock, untap, dead. There we go. Our opponent's pausing repeatedly. You're on the verses. That sounds good to me. Alright. Do you want to send me an invite? And I will pick a deck. Alright. Ooh, 4. First win of the day. Wonderful. Oh dear. Well, so far so good on the old frame rate. Fine on my end, anyway. Fantastic. Hang on, I've got somebody messaging me asking what I'm doing right now as far as Magic's concerned. Fantastic. Alright, I guess I will send you an invite instead. I don't know what we'll play though. Let's play that one. Oh, there's our invite. Fantastic. Grab that. And go. Fantastic, let's go. Alright, so we are playing Reanimator, and this hand is Turbo Gash. 3 lands into some discard. Could get us there. Might be able to do better though. Let's get greedy. This one's not much better, but it has lands. So let's go. Drown Catacomb and pass. Planes, eh? And an Olivia. Not the best thing in the world, but I'll take it, I guess. Let's play our planes and pass. So, I mean, if we can get this Ulamog into the graveyard and draw a land before we get to rise from the grave, we can have a turn 5 Ulamog. That sounds pretty good, right? Although he's in colours for Declaration in Stone, as it stands. Oh my god. The worst draws in the world. Come on. We must reanimate something. Something must go into the graveyard and come back out. We've still got 1 turn for a good draw here, though. Like a brilliant Spectrum into lands to discard all of these things as well. That'd do it for us. Okay, Bygone Bishop. Well, there's a land. So we can reanimate on turn 5. Just have nothing to reanimate. Swings for 3. Goes up to 22. That's fine for now. Not a great deal of pressure being put on us. So although we've got a really bad start, ooh, Thalia, actually, is really annoying. Because this Smouldering Marsh is going to come into play on tapped. Come into play tapped, shall I say. Not anymore. Okay, well, we can kill Thalia. Then we can play Smouldering Marsh and get Olivia down as a decent enough blocker. Not the most exciting use for Declaration in Stone, but we're doing something. Ah! Dang it. Alright, well, that gets us closer to the mana for our Ulamog, because it's looking like we're hard casting at this point. And then hits us for 3 again. Calastria Healer. That's 2 life is gained. So he can flip his Lone Rider next turn by getting in with his Shambling Vent. Something to consider. I think I'm going to crack the Wilds now so that we lower the chance of hitting a land. Grab. We got double black. Not sure if we need double red. Double white. Do we even need double blue though? We'll go get a red. Sacrifice the clue. Grasp of Darkness. Okay, so we're pretty sure he's going to try and flip his Lone Rider, so it might mean that he ends up suiting up his Shambling Vent in order to do it. And then we'll just grasp down his Lone Rider or even his Shambling Vent. We'll see. And then we can actually Gear Hulk something off the board. Something like that. And it's getting quite large. So he gets to drain and then he can stick counters on things. And that would flip the Lone Rider, but the Lone Rider's going to die. Come on, we need to stabilize. Oath of Jace. Oath of Jace gets Ulamog into the graveyard and then we can rise from the grave next turn. But do we just die? We got 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 power on the board already. He just has to gain 1 life, so yeah, we're going to have to Gear Hulk. Get rid of the Bishop. So all of his attackers are on the ground, plus it's the most life gain as well. So now he has to swing into our Gear Hulk. If he wants to push through any damage. Other than the drain, of course. Or maybe not. Of Nixilis. Minuses on our Gear Hulk. And we'll just take 2. Okay. I think that buys us enough time to go with our Oath of Jace for Ulamog. He's used 1 Declaration in Stone. He could have Anguish Unmaking, but I kind of doubt it. Drown Catacomb, Oath of Jace. See what we draw. Sorin's nice, actually. Sorin kills Ob Nixilis. So I'll get rid of the Swamp. So we have Ulamog next turn. Ticks up, draws and loses a life. Another healer drains us for 2. And then he can pump up stuff with his Steward. It's going to pump itself up. He's put us really in a tough spot here. I don't think he paid for that second trigger. That might be telegraphing Anguished Unmaking. Or Tainted Remedy. Oh, Tainted Remedy. That actually really hurts. So I think we're just dead, right? We can't gain life, otherwise we lose life. We can't Anguished Unmaking because that just kills us now. Smooth play. We can't Gear Hulk because if we kill anything... Or we can't Gear Hulk in a way that is any better than going for an Ulamog, because gaining that life loses us that life. We can hope that Sorin hits a 26 mana card. Oh dear. Lone Rider hurts when we block as well. Tainted Remedy. Wow. We might as well hit our land drop. Pass the turn. Pretty sure we're just dead here though. Because he can just suit up his Shambling Vent, swing in, we block there, we take 4. That's even before he plays. Really slow hand. Just couldn't get it paid off in time. Cliffhaven Vampire. That drains us to death, I believe. Oh no. If it weren't for that Tainted Remedy, we'd still be in this game. Slightly, anyway. I'm pretty sure we'd have still lost, but still, wow. Got us low enough. We couldn't gain that life back. Dang, son. Dang. Alright, anybody else want to play next? Let me know in the chat. Good game, sir. Good game. Tainted Remedy. Torifu, thanks for the subscription. Twitch Prime as well. Very good. Very good. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. You should have averaged on making the Tainted Remedy. That would have been lovely. Absolutely lovely. You want a round of Positor? Let's do this. So you want verses, don't you? Alright, if you want to mute and minimize the stream, and I'll send you an invite, and then we'll see what happens. I don't know what I'm going to play, though. Let's play... I really want to play that deck. Oh, dear. Semi Ramp, Server Swarm... Not Cruel Auras. Not Cruel Auras at all. I remember how much of that one just absolutely clogged up to the board to the point where it didn't do anything. Let's do this one. Alright, let's go against the Overpositor. Let's do this. Let's go. Alright. No idea what our friend over there is playing, but we've got... Druid of the Cowls is a nice little bit of ramp into a Sandworm Convergence. It's all to do with the Sandworm Convergence is actually good in this matchup, and I'm not sure. Let's risk it. Let's risk it. You know me, I like my risks. Oh, is it not over in Australia? I thought it was a worldwide thing, actually. That's interesting to hear. Well, thank you very much. Alright, turn 2 Druid. Takes up to 3 mana, 4 mana next turn. Probably just play out another Druid, though, and get a Gear Hulk the turn after, hopefully. Maybe Gear Hulk will not actually resolve. We'll see. Well, we've got a Bellower. There's a little bit of backup. Let's go to combat first, since we're not using that mana. Hit him down to 19. And flashes in Dimensional Infiltrator. Mono Blue Eldrazi. Oh yeah. Yeah, he's ingesting alright. It's Blue Black Eldrazi. Spice. There's a 4-mana flasher in there as well. I think it's the 4-mana Eldrazi that counters things when you exile. Ooh, we might be alright, I'm not sure. Let's see if we can Bellower. Just don't counter it. Ah, Spell Shrivel. Well, anything there was getting countered. Fair enough. One came out a few months ago. Spent it on a D3 stream, but now very bored with that game. Fair enough. D3, Diablo 3, I assume. Crumbling Vestige for red. Ooh. And passes. Well, more lands is always nice, I suppose. If we played Weaver, we'd have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No Lumi today, actually. I'm not sure where he is. Let's see. Well, we can actually swing in. So we got the mana to cast Gear Hulk on itself anyway. I expect it's a counter, but I might bait something out here by attacking. Nah, nothing. Alright, I'm just going to Weaver then. Go for that sweet convergence. Complete disregard. Alright. So I think the theme is just devoid, very specifically the theme anyway. Because there are better cards than complete disregard, but no better devoid ones. Vestige makes green mana. Yeah, just throwing away the mana. Explosive Vegetation. So we can't play through a Spell Shrivel even if we did Explosive Vegetation first. Could still counter it. But now he's got the 4 mana up, and then there is a 4 mana Eldrazi that counters things. I can't quite remember. I think it's a hard counter as long as you exile cards from our exile zone, which he can clearly do. So I'm just going to Explosive Vegetation. See if we get to ramp. We do! Alright. Let's just grab double green. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can swing. If he flashes something out, we can still converge next turn. Now, I think it's a blue-black 2/3 flyer, I think, that you can flash in. And I think you exile 2 cards to make it work. Could be wrong about that. Just can't remember what it's called. Blinding Drone. Is that the tap one? It is the tap one. Only taps one thing. Alright. Sandworm Convergence, let's go. Come on. Ah! There it is. Ulamog's Nullifier. Okay. Ah! And it is 2 cards. It's very close. Other than the name, I had it pretty much down. Okay. If that had resolved, we'd have been in such good shape. Maybe we should have gone for the Gear Hulk first for that reason. There's still a chance to get another one though, I suppose. But we are losing life quite fast. And we don't have a great deal of reach in this deck, I don't think. That's certainly not reach. Okay. Let's just go with Gear Hulk. Counter. Resolves. Oh, do I want to stick all the counters on it though? Yeah, I need to push through trample damage. And Druid. Let's go. Empty-handed. Actually, that was terrible. Why was it terrible? Blinding Drone. Oh, Reclamation Sage, no. Oh, Nissa as well. You meanie. Could have Nissa'd for 6 and swung over the top for 10. Should have been alright, but we're on top decks now. And that is a horrible top deck that's going to get us killed. Alright, we'll go to combat. He'll tap down our Gear Hulk, and then there's not much left to do other than cry. Yup. Not that it would have made much of a difference putting those 4 counters anywhere else. But still, it was the correct play to do it. Send a message. You know what? Cat block that one. How about that? Yeah. Fear me. Oh dear. Let's play our tracker so he doesn't think we've got anything that can stop him. And there's a nullifier. Exiles that. Wow. And spell shrivels it. Yeah, we didn't stand a chance. So that must have meant he had a counter for the Gear Hulk. So even if we'd have baited the counter with the Gear Hulk and gone into Convergence, he would have still had a counter for it. Exactly. Ah dear, that was a royal stomping. Ew. All right, anybody else want to play? No worries, man. All the counters, mate. All the counters. You can't play around that. We were just saying now we could have baited for a different one, but yeah, I don't think that Sandworm Convergence was ever gonna resolve. Alright, anybody else want to play Versus or Two-Headed Giant? Anybody at all? Zavol, you want to play? Okay. Unless that's you saying you want to play as well, Eek. If so, you would be going first, but it might be me and Zavol otherwise. Let's try Two-Headed Giant again for the 5th time. We never have any luck on that one. Alright, no worries. Alright, Zavolt, let's go. You want to do Drake Tutelage? I've got Drake Discard. I could play my Tutelage deck, actually. Do double mill. That sounds like a plan. Alright, I've sent you an invite, buddy. Yeah. Oh. Oh dear. That one failed. I don't know what it is between us two that just can't get a game to go. It's really weird, that one. You want to try invite me, Zarvolt? See if it works the other way around. Yeah, those are pretty sweet decks. I don't mind seeing them. Ah, error occurred. Alright, do you want to try versus, Zarvolt? I think we managed to get versus to work all the time, haven't we? Whereas two-headed giant, I think almost exclusively does not work for us. I'd love to know why, but there you go. Versus is fine. Alright, I will send you an invite. What shall we play? Let's go with Artifact and Merge. I like this one. Don't worry, I will. I've sent you an invite, dude. Yeah, we'll go with that. That sounds about right. Alright, we're in. White, no, colourless and a black source is not really that good enough for this hand, I don't think. This one's slow, but it does have a treasure keeper. I'm sure we can draw into something lovely, so we'll go with it. It might actually be too slow. Bomat Courier coming straight out. Oh boy. Alright, swinging in, exiling a card. Yeah, when this deck goes off, it's sweet. You just literally cycle emerge cards over and over and over again. More lands. Alright. Keeping up with the tradition. Who needs cards when you can just play lands? I bet I could put 5 lands in a 60 card deck and still manage to find myself getting flooded. Red, black, Scrapheap Scrounger. The list is essentially first come, first serve at this point, so there's nobody on it. If you want to play, you can absolutely do that. Alright, let's just go with an island. Pass the turn. Hopefully we survive long enough to play a Treasure Keeper. Because we're taking 4 here. Sweet. Absolutely do that. So I'd like Filigree Familiar. That would be nice. A little bit of life gain and a blocker. Okay, let's not ask for things because we'll never get them. All right, another land and pass. Probably going down to 10 here. How many cards are under that now? 4. Alright. That's bad. A little late, aren't we? Right, well, I could play the Treasure Keeper. The problem with that is that he just crews up the Harvester instead, swings over the top, and then he'll attack in and sack that anyway. So we're not trading anything off. Whereas he might trade off a familiar, I'm not sure. Next turn we get to bounce all of his stuff and play Treasure Keeper as well. So we'll just play the familiar, make sure we don't die. As badly anyway. Up to 12, shocking it, Grasp of Darkness, alright. That might draw us into a fatal push actually. Nope. Stop asking for things, you'll never get them. Okay, so he's likely to empty his hand out here because I'm guessing he's gonna sacrifice his courier to refill his hand. Well, I'm force him to sacrifice it though. Right. So Baral's expertise. Bounce. Bounce. He's just going to sacrifice that. I'm not even going to waste my time. He gets an extra card though if I don't force him to do it now. But we don't take damage if I just get rid of this Scrap Heap Scrounger. I think we'll do that. It's going to go away anyway. Yep. Then we'll go Treasure Keeper. So now he's got a full hand. Fair bit of it we know of. There's a Harvester. Expecting probably the Scrounger. Yeah, there's the Scrounger. Now we can go with a Gear Hulk. So, land drop. We could swing in with our Treasure Keeper. He crews and blocks, killing our Treasure Keeper, but we get value off of it anyway. And then we can Gear Hulk, gain 5 off of the Harvester instead of the 2. And if he just trades here, then it's fine anyway. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Let's swing. Alright, well, we'll just Gear Hulk, kill his Scrounger. Go up to 10. Oh, you can't block with the Scrounger, can he? Ugh, stop it. Stop being stupid. Ugh. Well, never for the Gear Hulk is fine. We can get that back later anyway. Smuggler's Copter. Sure. Need to carry Zev. and hits us for 3. Okay, so we can swing in with the Treasure Keeper, pass the turn, and then on his turn, emerge Elder Deep Fiend on the Treasure Keeper, tapping down all of his stuff, getting some value off of that. Only other alternative really is going for either Thopter Spy Network to draw a card. I don't like that. Obnixilis to minus on the carry Zev, and hopefully he doesn't have a creature. Don't like that. So yeah, I think it's just Elder Deep Fiend here. And pass. Going with return on our Gear Hulk. Not much we can do about that. And then a Scrounger. Just going to wait till he crews everything up, because then we can tap the rest of it. He's going to tap his Summoning 6 stuff, and then we're going to tap his vehicles and some of his lands as well. Goes to combat. Emerge the Deep Fiend. Tap, 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 and one of your lands. Confirm. And off the Treasure Keeper we get Weaponscraft Enthusiast. Alright, well, we can cast that. And we'll make servos. Hey, Lumi's turned up. How's it going? Grasp of Darkness. So close to an Ormondol. So close. Well, I suppose we could Thopter Spy Network so that we get Thopter next turn and we can Ormondol off of that. We can also swing in for an extra with one of the servos, I think, and be just fine, because he's going to tap, tap, swing for 3, 6 in the air. I'm going to grasp probably the Thopter, the Smuggler's Copter. Yeah, I think we'll be fine to swing in with 1, just for that card draw. Gets in. Ah, Fatal Push. That's cool. I like Fatal Push. Alright, so we've got Ormondol next turn. We've got removal for 2 creatures as well. Which is going to be Smuggler's Copter and possibly carry Zev, I think. Oh god. That ain't good. Chandra ticks down 1. Yep. That's annoying. We can actually kill the Harvester now with Fatal Push. Because he's triggered Revolt. Fatal Push that. And Grasp of Darkness that. Can't swing in, otherwise he loses his Chandra. So he's probably not going to. Two mana open, swinging in like that. Could take Elder Deep Fiend down to 3. Oh, he could have burn. I don't think we're in a position right now to allow our life total to go any lower. But then again, we're not in a position to let Chandra live either. I'm gonna have to call his bluff. Ooh, Nelly. Oh, great, an island. Oh, right, well. Let's kill Chandra, hopefully. Then he swings for 3. For 5, we kill with Obnixilis. Yeah. It's gonna have to be this way, I think. Could kill the menacing one, actually. So this one's coming back later anyway, but this one not so much. Take 5, we're dead to burn, but we were dead to it anyway. Alright, no pump spell. Ah, there's a cut to a creature. But then a ribbons. Oh, we were so dead. There was no question. There's absolutely nothing we could do. Good to know. Alright, we get drained for 6. God dang it. Yes, absolutely. Send me an invite. Oh man, I'm having no luck today. Good game, good game. GG, sir. How long were you holding that cut to ribbons in your hand? I'm curious. Alright, let's go. What should we play? I don't know. Let's go with... I have no idea. Let's go with a blue-black, throw in the God Pharaoh deck. There might have been a few punts. There is always when it comes to anything that I do in life. Losing streak. It's only 2, right? Oh no, I'm being punted at life. I won the first game, the burn game. Did I not? Yeah, I won the first game. So unless you turned up late. Maybe. Yeah, the first deck was a win. Maybe I should just play that deck. That deck seems to work. Alright, seems like we're not having much luck with this one. Oh god, down on sub, please. I'll get better, I promise. I can make those kinds of promises. Alright, let's try send the invite back because it seems to have not worked. Oh. Ah, damn it. Tell you what I'll do, I will reset the game and we'll come right back in. It's probably about to do a reset. Speaking of resets, Magic the Gathering Arena. What does everybody think it is? I do think that it might be the next Duels. I do think it is, because I don't think it's the board game, and I don't think it's the MMO. I think they've actually said that it's not the MMO specifically, so we'll see. Oh, is it made by Stainless as well? I do hope, though, that when they announce it in September, or whenever it was, I think it was September, that it's announcing the release date and not just announcing that they're making it, because that would just be really bad. Because I could make Magic Duels content all the way up to Arena being released if it's close to September. I'm happy to do that. But we'll see. Open and Arena is MTGO with a Magic Duels interface and cheaper cards than MTGO. That is also one of the thoughts. It might be a new MTGO. I'm doubtful of that, to be honest. Mistress, I've sent you another invite. You want to see if you can got that one? You don't seem to be having too much luck today. Hey, there we go. Made it past the first part. Oh my god. Why am I so unlucky today? Why? One more time. I want to make a kill everything deck. Green black with Ballista plus Death Touch and the green enchantment. The indestructible and hexproof from creatures by paying green. There is I think I made one of those decks recently. I might still have it on this list actually. Shall have to check. I think I've got one with the Retreat to Hagra, the black enchantment that adds Death Touch to creatures. Hey Archangel, how's it going? Yeah, it's usual Wizards PR. We're making something. What is it? Can't tell you that. When's it coming out? Ah, we don't know. So what do we know? We've got a name. I've got many names. We might as well call it Stan and tell me it's coming out in September, but until I know what it is. Oh, you are kidding me. It was so close. I'm not bad, Archangel. Not bad at all. Having a bit of a spurt of misfortune at the moment with everything. But there you go. Yeah, there's also the little, I say combo, the little interaction between Death Touch and First Strike as well. That one's fun to play around with. I don't know if there's much support to make a deck like that in Duels, but there was for a previous one. Oh, I'm getting an invite elsewhere. Oh dear. Let's go. You missed the start of the stream as well, Archangel, where we were having 2 frames per second. Oh yes. The fun of streaming. Apparently Death Touch and anything is pretty good. There was one card in Modern that which is how I found out about that little interaction. I think he's called Master of Cruelties, and he's a 5-mana 1/4, I think, with First Strike and Death Touch. And if he ever deals combat damage to a player, that player's life total becomes 1. And it prevents the damage, so that, yeah, essentially you send them to 1 damage, and then you get to attack them again. It's pretty sweet. Alright, Mistress, I think we're probably going to have to go versus if you want to do that instead. I don't see us having much luck with Two-Headed Giant right now, unless this one works. We'll see. This will be the last one that we attempt. Yeah, pretty much. He's a bit too expensive to be played in Modern, but on like kitchen table stuff, he's a lot of fun. Alright, let's try this again. Ah, damn it. I think he might also, and he's only a demon, but you can play it in like a rogues deck and stuff like that, which is kind of fun. Alright, we're going to go versus if you don't mind, Mistress. I don't know what we're going to play though. What are we going to play? Let's go with this one. We haven't played this one in a while. Can't quite remember what it's all about. Ooh, that is pretty sweet. Could play Vampire Nighthawk as well with that same kind of thing. Cause isn't that life? Oh no, that one's flying and lifelink. I don't think it's got Death Touch actually, has it? I think it has. Maybe it has. Vampire Nighthawk. Let's try this again. Nope, we got Summit. Flying Death Touch lifelink. Yeah, I thought it was. Couldn't be sure. Alright, Mistress, if you want to minimise and mute the stream as well, if you haven't already. Okay, what's this hand doing? It does things. We're keeping it. That's not bad. So we'll just play our Renegade map and pass next turn. We've got lovely things to do. Red black, call the bloodline. Could be a burn deck. Red black burn with the madness cards. It's possible. Alright, we'll sack the map. And we'll get a swamp. And we will play the swamp. And then we're going to play a Grintless Crane. And look for things that I'm not sure what we're going to find. Merchant's Dockhand. That seems reasonable. It's better than a Bonesaw, I suppose. Okay, so we can play you next turn, and then you and you are both free. Let's see if we can bait out some removal. Swing for one. Nope. Alright, Sunken Hollow, Foundry Inspector. Map for free. And Dockhand for free, and hope it doesn't die. Might see a discard here. No, we don't. Okay. Alternatively, this could just be vampires. But it's a bit of a slow start for vampires. Implement of Malice. Alright, crack the map. Get another swamp. Play the swamp. And then we can tap just the Foundry Inspector at this point. I don't think it's worth it to do that. So let's go to combat. And swing with everything. He could madness anything out. We can give something -3/-3 with Battle at the Bridge if it comes to it. Twins of Mora Estate. Something like that, for example, might be quite useful. Oh, it's sorcery speed. Oh, no. Well, we can still do it, but it's not as good. We don't have anything free right now, so we can't tap extra stuff. Alright. Let's just get that dead. Hey, like we're over there. If I haven't already said hello, I don't know. Hey, there we go. That's something very nice indeed. That is essentially the build-around card of the deck. I don't mind saying that, because they're not in the colours to stop us. However, they do have a Smuggler's Copter, which is annoying. So we're going to pass. Alright, getting in with the Copter. This is fine. Fiery Temper. Not as fine. Damn you, Dockhand. Why were you useless? Alright, we'll take the 3 for now. Inventor's Fair. Not a bad land, actually, against an aggressive deck as this one. So, Inspector gets us a Thopter. Implement of Malice only costs us 1 now, gets us a Thopter. I might crack the Implement now. Force discard. Could just have Madness. Because we might draw into something like a Bonesaw, which gets us more Thopters. Getting down a Twins. I'm going to do that anyway. Play Bonesaw. And as long as they're not trampling, I don't really care. And we've got no 1-mana plays other than equipping up the Glintless Crane with a Bonesaw. Now we're ready. Alright. Speaking of EDH, have you seen the new Commander 2017 spoilers? I think they might want Cat Tribal to be a thing. Not sure what would give us that indication, but, you know. Oh my. That's another Twins coming down. Tapped out though. We'll just chomp a bit. Just chomp the 5, I think. Game on life up to 14. Reverse Engineer. Let's do that. We'll tap down the Bonesaw. And I think that'll be about it. Kind of in a push through this kind of situation. Need those blockers. Tezzeret. Ooh. Tezzeret can kill Hazoret. Alright, Glintless Crane coming down. Find me a cheap artifact, please. Whiffs! Of course it does. Oh boy. Right. Bonesaw. Put yourself... on this Glintless Crane. Hey Amy, how's it going? Alright, let's swing for a bit. Well, we can. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4. We need none of our artifacts to die, essentially, in order to minus Tezzeret to kill Hazoret. Or draw into an artifact next turn. Which is also possible because we've got Glintless Crane. So I'm less inclined to block with our Thopters here. Hazaret getting the Blood Hall Priest down and burning us. Aww. That's not fair. Wow. This went south really quickly. Huh. Time to absorb damage, I think. Because we can't kill anything other than this guy. We'd have to take 9 in order to do that. And without a guarantee we can kill Hazaret, plus the burn on the back there, I'm just going to have to block as much damage as possible. But I think we're just dead anyway. Up to 6. Draw a land, because of course we do. Alright, Crane, give me an artifact of 2 converted mana cost or less. Chief of the Foundry or a Bonesaw. Well, Bonesaw's the only thing that actually keeps us in this game right now. So, Bonesaw it is. Oh, as much as I really wanted that Chief. Can't afford it. Tezzeret. Minus on Hazaret. Killing it. And then, it actually doesn't really matter where we put these bone saws, but I'm going to do it for the sake of it. Bone saw and you, bone saw and you. Pass the turn. Don't think we can attack in. Nope, not really. Aren't all cats angels? I think a Ketra is actually kind of a giant human. Because it has hands instead of paws. I think it's just got a cat mask on. Alright, Alpha Strike, and rightly so. I don't know where we can come back from this. I'm pretty sure there's nothing. Let the losing streak continue. Lightning Axe going to the graveyard. Alright. Block, 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 and block. Take 3. Lose our entire board. Minus a crane, which we can use to send a message. Improvise, eh? So we can tick up Tezzeret. We can ballad the bridge for 10. Kill the Blood Hall Priest. Tap all of our artifacts. Pass the turn. Not dead yet. Pretty dead, but not dead yet. I know. I was just thinking in my own head, there was only one card that could maybe get me out of this, and it was Battle at the Bridge. But because I didn't say it, it meant that I was going to draw it. Just give me the other battle now, and I won't see it. Yeah, I could sack Inventor's Fair. I'm not sure it grabs anything good, though. I think it only grabs Chief of the Foundries. Certainly doesn't grab me a board wipe, which is what I need right now. Top deck of the century. Come on. Go up to 8. Ah, dear. Well, that doesn't save us, so let's have a look what Inventor's Fair can grab us. I'm pretty sure it only grabs Chiefs and Bone Saws at this point. Alchemist File, Implements, Foundry, Merchant Dockhand. Yeah, nothing. Nothing at all. Alchemist File we can play and sack, and that can't attack, and we take 7. Ooh. Alright. Vial. Play it. Get a Thopter. Draw a card. It's nothing good. Alright, well. There's absolutely no point to put that Bone Saw in it. We've got the Ethereum Cell to sack to the Ether Vial, but maybe this Ethereum Cell can be useful for other things later. If later is indeed a thing that we can count on being near. I'm pretty sure. Short of that being a land. There's just a good chance we're dead here. It's like I'm wearing nothing at all. Nothing at all. And there's a murder. We take 9. I could have Alchemist Vialed, but I was looking at chat. And you know how it is when I look at chat. But really, let's be honest, no life gain. What am I doing from there? Natting. God dang it. I need to win a game. Alright. Alright. I'm going to stick to what I know. I'm going to play a different deck next time. But I'm not going to tell you what it is, because somebody's going to challenge me to a game and I'm going to play it. And I'm going to win. Because I'm going to be that cocky and confident. Good game, good game. Type of decks do I have? I have control decks, mill decks, aggro decks, mid-range decks, ramp decks, reanimator decks, combo decks. Absolutely any deck. That Battle of the Bridge was a top deck and it did not save me as much as I really wanted it to. Hey, if you want to know what decks I've got there, let's have a look, see. I've also got joke decks and starter decks. Didn't add them up. You want to play Liquid Affinity? We can do that. Do you want to play a two-headed giant or versus? But yeah, we've got Revolt decks. We've got a deck that doesn't ever win, and it just clogs up the board until your opponent concedes. We got Throne of the God Pharaoh combo deck, mill deck, servo deck, ramp deck, drain deck, I think. Combo deck that I've never managed to get working. Oh yeah, swarm decks as well. If you want Anointed Procession, 9 out of 10 of these decks probably have it in. You want to go versus Liquid Affinity? Alright. Let's do this. Ooh. IHRO, thank you for the 100 bits, man. Appreciate it. Alright. You want me to clog up the board? Maybe we'll play a game with that deck. Maybe. Aristocats. I think that isn't that actually a Magic deck in paper, not in Magic Duels. I swear it is. I think it was on an MTG Goldfish video at some point. But yes, we're gonna go with that one. And liquid power. Invite sent. I'm aware it's a Disney movie, Lumi. Very, very aware of that. I have it on VHS. But thank you. It's all about that jazz. Alright, this hand is terrible. This hand could do things. Alright, that is a thing. Cool. It's possible that we can kill our opponent in one turn with Thing in the Ice. Possible. Yeah, this is blue-red prowess. Well, kind of prowess. It's mostly built around Enigma Drake, but it does have a lot of prowess creatures in it anyway. Thing in the Ice. Sanguine Bond and Exquisite Blood. Absolutely. That is pretty good. There's also Demir Guildmage and... Oh, what's it called? There's a card that says whenever you lose life, you mill a card. And then there's also another card that says whenever you mill a card, you lose life. And that goes infinite as well. Bloodcurse Knight. Is this what I think it is? I don't know. I'm gonna hold off on saying what I think it is for now. Okay, so we can get 2 counters off Thing in the Ice right now. I'm gonna hold off on that though. In fact, I should probably hold up the shock as well to kill Bloodcurse Knight. This might be the Absan Enchantments deck. Benefaction of Ronas. Well, it's different, I think. Oh no, there's Sigil. The enchantment deck did not have Sigil in it, the one that was sent to me. Oh, this is old school enchantments. Blightcaster and everything. Alright. Okay. He's probably going to try and put a cartouche on the knight and then it's going to die. I'll kill it as it enchants, because then he'll actually waste his mana. So it's only when it's on the battlefield that he'll ever get that. So I'm over this stop timer button. Huh. Just goes to combat. Well, I'm still going to kill it. And then we will tell in time. Let's take an Enigma Drake and a Titan Strength. Do I have a little sister? Follow-up question. If not, why do I have Aristocats? Why do you not have Aristocats is the better question there, Lumi. Because Aristocats is a fine Disney movie with some amazing music. Specifically the jazz. I love the jazz. Right, we can swing for 10 this turn with our Thing in the Ice. Or we can wait until next turn and probably just win. I think that sounds better. And no, I do not have a sister, but I do have a big brother. And also, my family works for costume shops as well, for fancy dress. So I have all of the Disney films as a need for my mother's work, essentially. So I even have Cinderella and all of the girly Disney movies on VHS. Yeah. Oh yeah, I was absolutely the little sister. You got me. You got me. don't have Frozen, actually. There was a time when I stopped buying Disney films. Or at least my parents did, anyway. But I have had my my mum ask me about Frozen before. She's like, "What is it? What's Elsa?" I'm like, "Well, wish I knew." Okay. Let's see. How do we want to do this? We can't cast more than 2 spells, otherwise we bounce our Drake. And I kind of want to get in for a hit first. Also, Fatal Push is a thing. So I think we'll just swing in with the Drake and then Titan Strength. Because that is okay against Fatal Push. Right, Titan Strength. Geist to the bottom. Because we do win next turn, right? We go slip through space on Thing in the Ice. Or, it's an odd one, actually. I think we need a pump spell to win next turn. Oh no, we're alright, because he's at 14. So we slip through space Thing in the Ice, which turns it into a 7 power creature. Hit him for 7, fling for the other 7. Trial. That gives it -2, -2. Okay. That's fine for now. And we sacrifice the Drake. Cartouche. Okay. That's fine, right? No, it's not fine. Oh god. It's not fine at all. Because that hasn't triggered yet. Or is it? Oh no. Yeah, Cartouche is triggered, so it's getting bounced. Ah, I see. I see. This is problematic. Well, we've lost. We might have actually lost. Oh dear. Aladdin's pretty ace. I do love Aladdin. Even got the TV episodes as well that they put on that were not actually that good, and I don't think Robin Williams even voiced the genie in those. No, I don't think he did. Well, we're in a telling time because we need to find answers. And this is also a way to bounce stuff as well. Storm Chaser Mage, that'll do. And I'll take the Fevered Visions. And then we have to sacrifice our Awoken Horror. So we know he's got another Cartouche in hand because we... Oh no, we didn't bounce it back, we bounced it off. But he might still have one to make us sacrifice the Storm Chaser Mage. So we might want to just try and set up the win in one turn since it has haste. Plus this will also burn, hopefully. Take inventory, okay. Need land drops. Johnny. Bet you hit absolutely everything, don't you? Trial of Strength, Cartouche of Ambition, I think you take lands as well, don't you? And on lands. You only took 2 there, and then you take another 2. Ping your life total. For now. Fevered Visions again. Could Telling Time or take inventory for a land drop there. Maybe that was also a good idea, but... I like drawing cards. Drawing cards is fun. Right, dump take inventory, I guess. A Shire, eh? And a Trial of Strength. Okay. Hits a Cartouche of Strength and a SRAM. All useful things. I tried to make a cycling tutelage deck, yeah. Kind of. The most recent one I made was a tutelage deck with cycling synergies. Didn't really work out very well though, honestly. What are you at? I can wait on you. Ping you. Ping you. So we can go Stormchaser Mage. Stormchaser Mage turns it into a 2/4 with a Rush of Adrenaline, 3/5, 5/7. 1 mana short of just killing you off of that. So yeah, I think we'll just wait 1 more turn. Let's Telling Time, because we can shock the beast token if it comes to it as well. There's a mountain. Just take the lands. I'm just going to shock you now. I played Outlast 2 when it came out. I might have played it a few days late. I'm not sure. I played it pretty close to the release though. Oh no, maybe I did play it on release, because I think it was probably one of the few games that I pre-ordered, knowing full well that even if it was crap, I'd play it anyway. Okay. That's not ideal. Gonna gain some life. We have to win here. Have to. Ping you. Ping you. I'm not sure if there is a way that we can win now that that spirit's down on the board. Because we'd either need to slip through space. Rise from the tides, eh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He just ultimates though and we just lose. Stormchaser Mage. For a 1-3. Slip through space, make it unblockable, make it a 2-4. And then Rush of Adrenaline. Make it a 3-5. It's just short. And I don't think we can fling to the point where Stormchaser Mage, Rush of Adrenaline, takes it to 4. Alright, well, that's a given. Yeah, I think this is the closest we can get. One mana short, really. If we could make it unblockable and then fling it, we'd be alright. Five, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, so even if we flung it at a Johnny, it still wouldn't be enough. He still has enough on the board. Well, almost. If he just passes his turn, he loses. The losing streak continues. Yeah, I suppose it was possible. 1-3 for a slip through space, take it to a 2-4. Hang on, let's go back to that board state. Get back. So, Stormchaser Mage for a 1-3, slip through space makes it a 2-4. We've got 2 red mana left open. We go double Rush of Adrenaline, or Rush of Adrenaline plus Titan Strength, let's say. So that's 7. 8 on top of that. Is that enough? No, I don't think it was enough, but yeah. Got close. Got close. If you want for that lifelinker. We had you dead so many turns in a row after that. Oh, good game. Good game. Right, who is up next? I have no idea, Archangel. Too many, apparently. Too many losses. You want to go again, mistress? You can do that. Let me just check the chat, see if anybody else has actually said anyone. IHOO wants to go after the next person. Alright. Yeah, I'll try Two-Headed Giant again. Let's see. Still expect to win, because I haven't won, really. I have no luck today. Alright, well, I'll accept your invite. And then, let's see. What should we play? What shall we play? Should we play the Cruel Auras deck? Let's do it. We have somebody else on our team that might be able to win. Yeah, sounds good, Affinity. I can play my Auras deck that doesn't win by itself. Let's clog up the board. If only there was a chat feature that I'd just say to them, right, I can't win, but I do win when you concede. That'd be good. Oh, there better be. There better be. Damn it! It's just you're on the opposite team. It was going so well. I didn't want to say anything, but it seemed like we were loading quite well. Alright, let's jump out. Let's try it again. Nope, accept yours instead. Yeah, come on, come on, there you go. Hey Charlene, how's it going? Just in time to witness my longest losing streak I think I've ever been on in my entire life. There's only been one that's been this bad, and I do remember... Hey, we're all good. I do remember my friends taking a particular notice to how many times I'd lost in a row. They pointed it out. They were like, realise you haven't won in maybe 2 weeks of us playing. I was like, yeah, I've noticed that. Okay, this hand does things. Let's go. Well, glad I'm not running mill, because at least one of the players is running anti-mill tech. Ooh. Alright, let's go with a forest, I suppose. Making sure that he's hitting his land drops. Lumia, are you on the list? Do you want to be on the list, Lumia? That's the better question. If you want to be on the list, you can be on the list, although I do believe somebody is there in front of you. Well, scrambling vent and pass. Get our lone rider down. Which basically means we win. That sounds like a decent list. Ooh, 2 legendary creatures. Nice. Alright, plains, Lone Rider, let's go. The list is currently in my head, Lumi, which is not a good place for anything to be that I need to remember. So if you did want to take over it, aw, that's not fair, then by all means. You're now on the list. Congratulations. Right. Let me go with Thalia. Just because she's annoying and I hate her. So might as well get them down so that she hates on other people. Tireless Tracker. Tapped. Got him. Alright. Let's see. Got tap land, tap land, tap land, creature we can't cast. Slayer that does nothing. Let's go Pilgrim. And there's pretty much only one enchantment I want to grab other than Cruel Reality. And that's Angelic Destiny. Because it's Angelic Destiny. Oops, that's me. Land and pass. Ah, attack first. Die, Imperial Scum. Battle of the Bridge. Alright, we've lost. No, Thalia. But what happens if he has a single commit to memory in there to refill his 100 cards? There you go. Going to discard. Not exactly the biggest surprise. Hey, maybe he hasn't played his blue mana yet. Let's give him time. If he's playing 100 cards, then he can't possibly have enough cards in 2 colours. There just aren't that many Magic cards. Alright. See, I like Angelic Destiny on Heliod's Pilgrim to a very small degree. Not really much else we can do. Yeah, let's just go. Let's go. If it dies, we put it on something else anyway, and this way we get to play tap land. Alright. Swinging in. Have we got something? No. Teammate just cracking clues by the looks of things. Yep. Reclamation Sage could hit the Gift of Paradise. It's maybe a good idea, but can actually just fight off the Tireless Tracker here, which is much better. Okay. Dark Intimations. Okay. Is that each player or is it target player? Looks like each player. So we lose our Pilgrim, but we get our Angelic Destiny back to our hand anyway. And then we discard just a land. Okay. So we can Tracker plus land for a clue. Then we've got 3 mana left up, and after that for a Thalia. Or we can crack the clue. I think we'll just expand our board as much as possible here. Nope. I think we're clue cracking. We are indeed. For a land drop. Alright, well, we'll make our land drops. And then play Miss Annoying. And pass the turn. We're done. Takes out the Ramp Aura. Yeah, I do love that video, IHO. That was absolutely hilarious when I saw that one. Just the gameplay that followed it is just like... just watching this man just drawing lands after land. But then, like, on the 5th turn, he actually draws a non-land thing. No, I said Miss Annoying. Thalia. Easily mistake to make, I suppose. I've said worse things by accident, but that was not one of them. So, we can Nissa, Forest, and actually play down the Destiny here. Yeah, things like that, Lumi. Exactly. Tick up Nissa. And a Herald of the Pantheon. Alright, let's just go Angelic Destiny on Tireless Tracker because it'll get bigger. And having it as a flyer is lovely. Who is next? Well, currently we have you, Lumi, and the Ovipositor on the list. So that does mean that Lumi's going first because he hasn't played today, but then it will be you, and then it'll be the Ovipositor after that. Declaration in stone on our Tireless Tracker, most likely. Oh, did you call out as well? You see, this is a problem with having a list in your head. I'm gonna write it down. Oh dear. Alright, you're on the list again. Alright, no problem. If you do want to play, just let me know. So I think Lumi's got priority and then it's just anybody, first come, first serve. Pretty much. Alright. Things happened there. Tick up Nissa. Lone Rider. Then we'll go Slayer. Get Angelic Destiny back. And then we'll just go Herald, I guess. That's us done. Master of the list that nobody ever gets put on. What's the point in doing anything if you can't exclude people? Come on. If anybody knows that reference. Plated Crusher. Oh no. There's a commit. What a surprise. Left-hand player's got mill protection. Thanks to the right-hand player, mind you, but still. Jace. Absolutely is something, Lumi. And if you don't know what it is, you're a good person, because the show that it's on is a horrible show that says many offensive things. That's how I know you're a nice person. And it's also an American thing made by Trey Parker and Matt Stone, I believe. It's not South Park, though. I think they had impact on it anyway. We shall have to check. Well, Jace is dead, and we're going to flip our Lone Rider, so that's going to be nice. Lone Rider. Now a 5/5 flying lifelinker with first strike. Ooh, Blood Curse Knight. That's the thing that we can't push through any damage with. Just gain loads of life. It'll be alright. Let's play Miss Annoying again. Then we can crack a clue. Alright, kill Jace, because he'll just bounce my Lone Rider, and then we'll be really sad. Ah, you've got it. Never mind. I will go over here. You didn't know about Team America? They did Team America. You not even noticed that half of the voices are the same ones from South Park as well. Alright, now it has extra stuff and trample, which is pretty sweet. Hang on, I'm going to look up. I need to know. I must know. Oh no. Alright, well, that's a shame. And a Nissa, X2. Ooh, gaining some life, eh? That is a good point. Shall I scoop before I win? Keep the theme going. Let's take up Nissa. Get a cast out. Nice. 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 Play a land. Helios Pilgrim hits Cruel Reality. Ooh. I can just cast out Nissa and then we can swing for face. And then we'll go with our Heliod's Pilgrim because I want to go get Cruel Reality because I'd love to cast that before he loses. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Double blocking the 4/2 token. Okay. Oh. Pilgrim. Let's go get Cruel Reality. Because I can. Oh, look. The only other things it grabs is more ramp. Good. Good. Part the water veil. Okay. That's slightly terrifying. Only slightly. Green Warden. Getting back Jace. Don't think Jace helps you here. So you're gonna have to crack a clue, take your extra turn. Even if they cast Ulamog there, I've got Cruel Reality and it's probably going to force him to sack it if he uses his Scions anyway. I ain't too scared. There's an Obnixilis. There's a Fall of the Titans killing Nissa. Plus, of course, Glyph Keeper. Tough decisions. Ability gets countered. You have a murder, or a cast out, or an anguished unmaking. Please have an anguished unmaking. That'd be lovely. Oh, well, I think that was the left-hand player. Yep. Left-hand player is gone. Didn't want to send that message. Should have done. I wanted to hear what he had to say. I think the AI says Ulamog. Hey, there he is. Doesn't save him. But it's nice. Nice to know he has it. Did a surprising amount of things to say that he's got a 100-card deck. For the Lone Lava. Oh dear. So he's got Lone Lavas to put lands on top of his deck. He's got the, what are they called? Fertile Thickets to put lands on top of his deck. He's got ramp spells. There's a lot of ramping. Not a lot much else. Alright. Just so I can say I cast it. Wicked. Let's go to combat. Yeah, I think you might be right. The Shuffler is certainly 100% without any doubt in my mind not completely random. Alright. Very nice, very nice. Alright, who is next on the list that I have now written down? That would be IHIO, are you up next? And then Affinity into... Oh no, it's Lumi first. Lumi, you're first because you haven't played yet. So even my written down list is failing me. Yeah, I think there's a certain weight to it that makes sure that you get some lands between some of those shuffles. I mean, it doesn't work for me, of course. Oh, Two-Headed Giant for the aggroest aggro ever. Well, that is probably... Yeah, it's probably the Great Power deck. But we have played that today. So, I think the second most aggro-y deck is the Black-Red one. I believe. Drowsy Drain, Burning Madness. Yeah, I think this one is actually my second most aggroist aggro deck that we've not played yet. There you go, send you an invite. I like your thinking, I really do. Why win now when we can win 10 turns from now? Let's go. Yeah, just play control. Yeah, and I drew my Angelic Destiny, which is, as far as I'm aware, the only way that that deck would win anyway. So, yeah. Oh, damn it. Leave it. Let's jump out. I don't want to know your aggro thing yet. I want it to be on my side. Because that's probably a good idea. Oh, dear. Right. Invite. Oh. I'll accept your invite, Lumi. Don't join mine. Don't join mine. So, chat, while we wait, what film should I watch before I go to bed tonight? I'm thinking... Well, somebody suggested Signs the other day. I think I'm going to maybe watch that. It was Bone Tomahawk the day before that. And then it was A Cure for Wellness, I think the day before that, or something like that. And Shutter Island, watch that one as well. I want something incredibly disturbing before I go to bed. Which I think Signs is going to be the first one. Oh, Lumi's not in. Damn it. Signs is going to be the first one, but I need to have a list of horrible films. And nobody says Serbian film. I refuse to watch that. And you should all refuse to watch it too. God dang it. Come on, let me quit. Let me quit. Horrible is in disturbing. Yeah, The Japanese Ring. That was Muzzy's suggestion. Right, Lumi, you send me an invite. Frank. Alright. I'm writing all of these down, don't you worry. And also accepting invites. The Room. Someone was talking about that today, actually. Consider it on my list. Frank. Ringu. There we go. I don't think we Brits do that many horror films, or at least disturbing films. I think the best horror film, as it were, to come out of Britain is probably 28 Days Later. Love that film. Yep, there's no aggro over there. But this is a pretty aggressive hand, so I'm keeping it. What is this aggroiest aggro you've ever seen here, Lumi? With counter spells. Oh, we've lost one already. Ah, Lumi, we got right in, but they left. Let's just go with it. I'm sure this aggro deck will get in there in no time. Especially since I'm drawing 1-drops. Old boy, I spit on your grave. Ooh. 2, specifically. Alright. I might have to watch the original, though. I'm not one for skipping out when there's trilogies and things like that. I will watch the original, potentially bad version. My phone auto-corrected Old Boy to Osborne. Don't know how that works. Dragon Skull Summit. Okay. But the carries have got nothing to discard with our AR just yet. I've also heard that It Follows as well is a really good one. That's on my list. Don't Brits just watch Doctor Who every day and get their fill of sci-fi? I don't really like Doctor Who, funnily enough. I've never really understood why Doctor Who's greatest enemy is a robot that can be defeated by a set of stairs. Just doesn't make sense to me. Well then. Have you got any removal for... You do. Alright. So I can push through some more damage. We'll go with the Garrison though. It's an investment of damage, but... Damage nonetheless. Oh, they can fly now. They couldn't before, though, could they? I remember seeing the episode where they get to the bottom of the stairs and it just starts taking off. It's like, alright. Fair enough. So you watch the first one? 2 is just better than the first one. Alright. Ah, fair enough. Alright, I'll take your recommendation. I'll watch the second one first. Okay, let's go Swamp and Lathnu Hellion. And go. So from 24. Oh no! So from 24 all the way down to a lovely, not quite 23 just yet. 17. We'll pay the energy. I did watch the new Game of Thrones. It was awesome. Loved it. Alright, it's just more Hellions. Lumi dropping some of his counters. Oh wait. Yeah, he's dropping his counters. Tapped wrong, I guess. It's not like Lumi to ever drop a counter when he can hold one up. Hungry Flames. Alright. We hit for a lot here, but we're going to lose one of our Hellions. I thought we were supposed to use a teammate punt for that one, Lumi. It's fine. I forgive you. Alright, pay the energy to keep this one. Gonna have to lose the other. Has it ever been reset at all? Alright. Let's play land. And win. GG! Sorry, did you have some BMing to do? You want to languish first. Alright, next on the list, I do believe, is Affinity. It is indeed. Affinity, we're playing Two-Headed Giant, or are we doing versus? We can go again, Lumi, if you want to go back on that list. Two-Headed Giant, you're going to play the Cartouche deck. Alright, well. I think we all know which deck's coming right back out for round 2. Where is it? Where is it? We need it. Boom. Cruel Auras. Alright. Sent you an invite, dude. It's fine, Lumi. We'll go again. We've got time. I will make time, don't you worry. Random opponent. Let's go. After Affinity is the Ovipositor, and then that's about it. You can go back on if you want, and then Lumi. If Lumi wants to go back on. What's going on? We're joining. That's what's happening. Good. Good to see you. Right. We've got Heliod's Pilgrim that can go grab his Angelic Destiny for turn 4. We've got a Gift of Paradise. Loads of lands. Loads of lands. It's better than not having any. Let's go. Event Horizon. I have seen that film so many times. It is beautiful. Alright. Ooh, Cruel Reality. We got the lands. We'll get there in no time. Fortunately for... oh no, unfortunately for Affinity, he doesn't have green mana for his Herald, otherwise he could make things cheaper, but yeah. Ooh. Hello. Durable Handicraft. Been a while. Now take inventory on the left. Alright. It seems like they might be playing a little bit slowly, although if I went into Heliod's Pilgrim into Angelic Destiny, I imagine our left-hand player holds up a counter. That might be alright though, because it means they're not doing anything. All the tap lands. Alright. Be aware that anything that searches for auras can only hit Gift of Paradise from now on. So we can get all the lands and all the life. Oh, he taps out though. It's a tutelage deck. Alright. Mono blue tutelage by the looks of things. Yeah, gift could be interesting in here, I suppose. It might be a little bit expensive, but I'm not sure what your full list is here. If it's just for like the enchantment value though, it seems like you've got your cartouches and your trials. I've got that covered anyway. Right, they're all tapped out, so I can go and stick Angelic Destiny wherever I like. Right there for today. And go. Millingos, I guess. Yep. If you're gonna target anyone Target me. Oh! Oh, and he hit 4 in a 3-colour deck. How often does that happen, really? And some good stuff as well that we can't get back. Jace Vryn's Prodigy. Anything else, opponents? There you go. Grip of the Royal, tapping ours down, I guess. Yup. Draws a card, mills us. Oh, goody! Hits all of our other win cons. Oh, no. Really would have loved a Johnny here. Oh well. Let's just hope that Cruel Reality gets us there. I mean, it could. In theory, if we went on the left-hand opponent, they're likely not running very many creatures except for, like, Jace, Forgotten Creation, I think it's called. That kind of thing. The rest are just, like, draw enchantments and things like that. So in theory, this could deal 5 every turn. Without fail. Gotta get there first, mind you. We will. But we might die before then. Timberland Guide. Yeah, also, there is also that. Alright. All the counters on everything. I'm kind of hoping that they just Reclamation Sage one of the auras before we get there. There's a chance that that happens. So, if I go Gift of Paradise on there, then we can Tireless Tracker, right? No, it adds 2 mana. So we'd have to land and Tireless Tracker. Very doubtful. Well, I do trust the Magic 8 Ball. So, I think... because we can go Gift of Paradise and then Tireless Tracker without a clue token, but it seems as though we probably don't want to be drawing too many cards, so I guess that's what we're going to do. Let's go Canopy Vistar. Gift of Paradise. Hang on, let me make sure it... Hello, thank you. Leaves a basic open. So that adds 2 now. We gain some life. Then we can track her. Well, it is a little bit late in the stream now to be adding anybody to the list, but I've got all the cards from Magic Origins and that's it. It's still not bad. Not bad. But yeah, if you came on a stream in the future, I have no problems whatsoever playing a deck with just all Origins cards. I mean, you can make some decent stuff. Tutelage decks aren't too bad. Yeah, and Thopters was all the rage back then. And I think as well, this deck, other than the cartouches and the trials that the deck really does enjoy having, you can make a decent enchantment deck as well. It's probably like 30 to 40% Origins, this deck. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Woo! We can Cruel Reality. No blocks. Everybody hates me. It's just a part of life. Honestly, it's just... love focusing on me most of the time. Right. Tapped out. Let's go with the Woodland Cemetery. Get a clue. Cruel Reality so that you lose 5 next turn. Guaranteed. Cartouche of Solidarity. Give it 1/1 +1/+1 and an extra counter. And swing in. They're watching damage effects. And then down to 7. They go to 2. They go to 2. And we get milled a little bit. So the only hope is that the mill player on the left can mill me out. Otherwise they're just dead. There's Forgotten Creation. That won't do it. Turn too late, at the very least. May I just point out that if our right-hand player doesn't play a Reclamation Sage, the Magic 8 Ball is right again. Line-up guide. For counters. Magic 8 Ball is never wrong. I don't know if this deck has Languish. I think it's got Yahenni's Expertise, which would also be just good enough. Wild Size. Just to send a message. Message received. Alright, land. Probably should just go straight to combat, to be honest. And let's go to combat. Swing over the top. And Magic 8 Ball. You should make all of my life decisions for me, because you're never wrong. Ah. Yeah, well, how many enchantments were on that at the end? 3 of them. There could have been more. Fair enough. Alright. Not a single trial. Yeah, well. We still won. That's all that matters. Alright. Ovipositor, if you're still around, we can go for another game. If you want to do versus or two-headed giant, let me know. You're absolutely welcome, if any. I'm not sure if the Ovipositor is around anymore, so it might actually be you, IHO. We shall see. I'll tell you what, I guess we'll go up first, and then if he If he speaks up in chat, then he can go next. Otherwise, that might be it, and it'll be Lumi. Right, let's go Two-Headed Giant. You're going Thopters, then I guess I'll go Thopters, because I really do enjoy Thopter Horde. Let's do it. Let's see. There you are. Send you an invite. Oh, apparently the Overposer is here, but he can't get through on chat. Oh, damn it. Do you mind if we go with this match first, Overposer? Then it can be you and then Lumi to close out the night, I think. We can get that done in time. Well, we can't get that done in time, but I'll make time. You'll wait? Then what am I joining? I don't know what I'm joining. Something's going on. So I've got quite the hefty list of horrible films to watch now. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Appreciate that. I don't know why, but I have just been in a mood to watch horror films before I go to bed. Oh, well, that failed. The guy on the left we've just played against, I think. That failed. Alright, let's go back. No, it's continuing for a bit longer. So, Overpositor, you want to do Versus or Two-Headed Giant then? IHIO was kind enough to back out for us to play. Two-Headed Giant. Alright. Sweet. I guess we won't go with the Thopter one because we'll go with that one later. Let's go with... I don't know. You playing anything in particular, Overpositor, that I might be able to help along with? Yeah, until Game of Thrones finish. Oh yeah, I should have mentioned this as well. I'll be streaming Magic Duels on Mondays for the next couple of weeks because it seems like it's not very much of a good idea to compete with Game of Thrones for airtime. So until Game of Thrones ends, we're going to be streaming on Mondays instead. Same times as usual, though. Let's go with the many. And send you an invite. Oh, you've got a ramp combo. Hang on. Hang on. I'm getting messages from everywhere. Let's go with... Where's Confetti? Oh, God. Hang on. What happened there? That's not Confetti. I think that one is. That one right there. Alright. Invite sent. Phantasm. Alright. Alright. I trust you. Let's go. That's on the list. What genre might Phantasm be? Mask of the Phantasm. That's the Batman animation, isn't it? Ooh, lemon cakes. Dang it. Alright, let's back out. Yeah. God dang. We're doing so well. Horror with a bit of sci-fi. Like it. Appreciate it. So I think tonight I'm going to be watching Signs while I go to bed. I should note that I end up falling asleep to half of these horror films. It's a weird one, but it's mostly because it just doesn't have the best coding in the world, Amy. Oh my god. We're getting into matches, which is a good sign. I'm just getting in on the wrong sides. One more invite. Thank you for allowing that one. Pretty calm overall with some intense moments. Nice. I'm gonna have to look into why the auto mod censors so aggressively. I'm sure there's just a drop-down menu I can just go to change, but yeah. Pretty much only want it to censor out racism. That's about it. I'm trying to figure out what the censored word is now. And Amy can't ever tell us. Because it'll just get censored. Unless you put dots between the letters. That sounds good. Ah. Oh my god. The game's freaking out. Oh my god. That's failed. That's failed big. Alright, well, I will reset the game, because that usually fixes things. And then I'll send another one. Alright, invite. Overpasser. Let's try one more time. Hey Lotto, how's it going? Yeah, I just restarted the game, Lumi. Alright, you restart and then you'll send me an invite and then I will accept yours and then we've both restarted and then it will work because that's the way that things happen in this stream. things work. Luckily for you, I'm going to be running on a little bit longer than usual, so you're fine. Salumi wants another game. I'm trying to get this one in with Overpositor. And then IHO wants a game as well, so after those are done, then we'll be cutting the stream off. So I might be going on quite some time, we'll see. Can't even start Duels now. Oh dear. I've broken your game and I do apologise. It happens. It does say that you're still playing Magic Duels though. I will say. These hands curse everything. Oh my god. Alright, we can do that. Lumi, do you want to play, or IHO? First person to say they want to play gets to play. So I don't know what order we were in. Alright, IHO goes first. You were playing Thopters, weren't you? Let's do this. Boom. And where are you? There you are. Just popped up. Yeah, it tends to fluctuate, Mistress, but there's not much I can do about sitting in a loading screen a lot of the time. It's due to the client itself. It's a hazard of playing this game, unfortunately. There is always downtime. The VODs are always a thing though, so... yeah. Catch it later and skip loading screens, I suppose. Eee, there we go. And a Sahili as well. Very Thopter themed, I think. Didn't really look into the storyline of Kaladesh as far as Sahili's role in it is concerned. Sweet. Alright, we've got a lot of 2-drops and mana. Let's go. It worked out. We're doing things. We're doing things! Hopefully. I'm not going to speak too soon, because we've only got 2 lands. Need 3. And one of them needs to be red in order for this hand to be cool. Vampiric Rites. It's been a while. Okay. Sacrifice deck on the left then. Maybe something similar on the right. Oh, there's an Ether Hub. There's our third land. Let's go with an Anointed Priest. Oh, it's on, chat. It is on. Reeve Soul on our Embalming Creature. Okay. Can't say I'm sad about that, but we miss out on 1 life. Ooh, another Engineer. So maybe it's better to go with a Trinketeer as a 3/2 as opposed to the Engineer that does take our Ether Hub mana. We might draw into a red source that means that we don't have to use the Ether Hub. And 3 damage is better than 1 right now. Yeah, you don't see this one very often. I'm wondering if the metagame is actually good enough for this. I don't think so. Sorcery speed for a very conditional kill. They might have a restricted card pool though, that's probably the case. Not a land. But if we get any land, then we can refuel our Ether Hub, as it were. Alright, make a 2/2. Thopterist. Lovely. And swing for 5 from us. Another 3 over on the right. Not bad. You saved me looking what the embalm cost was on that, actually. 4 mana. Alright, crack some Evolving Wilds for another swamp. And then Diabolic Tutor. Ooh, this early on. What could you be grabbing that makes you want to take a turn off? I'm guessing Languish. So let's not add anything to the board because it's going to disappear. Yeah, either Languish or Radiant Flames, but I doubt they're running Radiant Flames in a 2-colour deck. It might be a 3-colour deck for all we know, but... yeah, we still swing for a hell of a lot though, so it's not the end of the world. Just hope I draw my 4th land so we can at least Glimmer next turn. Telling Time's not too bad, I suppose. Let's do that now. No lands on all 4 drops. Oh dear. Alright. I'll go with the Spy Network as well. Swing. Take him down to 9. And left-hand player wipes the board. There is white mana, actually. Huh. If he went for a Radiant Flames, hoping that he'd live long enough. Tragic Arrogance. Alright. It's as good as a board wipe, I suppose. If he's playing Tragic Arrogance, knowing what his teammate's got in his hand. It must be a Radiant Flames on the left. And he mustn't have done the math. Which left the right-hand player to pick up the pieces, I suppose. Alright, we do absolutely nothing except for swing for 1. which is fine. The curse lives on. Let's continue. Down to 7. Solemn offering to regain life and kill a Thopter. I'm surprised he didn't target our Thopter there. Oh wait, they did. Up to 15. Land? Oh my god. Yep. This is happening. Yeah, do we reckon they're on the same team? It's hard to think that they're not. Because he might be... Let's think of a narrative for this. This is Murakrier's... This is his friend. He hasn't got all the cards, but he does. So he's going into Two-Headed Giant to earn him gold. While he only has his Origins only stuff. That's my narrative. Okay. That's a shame. And then a cruel reality, because we can't cast things. You smart individual, you. And we're not going to hit a land here. Told you. God damn it. Normally, you would have already done it, but unfortunately we're coming kind of close to the end of the stream, so I won't be playing anybody else who's on the list anymore. But in the future, just join into chat and, yeah, let me know you want to play, and we'll absolutely play. Discard to hand size. Let's go for a Dust Till Dawn. Traitorous Instinct. Stealing the Chief. So this is what's yours is mine then. Steals your creatures, sacrifices them. And that's Orzhov make me really sad. Dot deck, I guess. We actually are probably going to lose this. Sad to say. Solemn Offering. Kills the Chief. Yeah, definite collusion here. Land. Take 5, because we haven't got a creature. Yes! Tap land. I'm so sorry that I'm actually killing us right now from being bad at drawing lands. It is a red land though, so there is that. And after we go down to 11, we should hopefully stop taking damage from Cruel Reality. Oh, have you got Anguish Unmaking? Oh, hopefully we find it. Oh no, Angel Exile. I mean, Angelic Destiny? No, it's not Angelic Destiny. Angelic Purge? I can't remember now. What's it called? Oh, Gideon. Angelic Purge, yeah, that's the one. Well, now we got a Gideon. Alright, well, let's go with Whirler Rogue so that we got plenty of creatures to sacrifice to Cruel Reality. Mine is the one with the Ronald McDonald. Joker dressed as Ronald McDonald. Should probably change that, but I do like that image. It is a very fun image. Alright. Not just dead. Yet. Necromantic Summons. Stealing P and Kieran. I'm pretty sure if we'd have drawn all of our lands on curve, just even our deck, if we'd have drawn them all as and when we needed to, we'd have probably won this very easily. But we went down such a low life total because I spent so many turns not doing anything. Alright, let's lose the Thopter. Now we hit our lands. So let's deck in stone his Thopters. Engineer. And then we can swing in. I'm just wondering if we want to chump block with these guys, or if we want to just chump block with this adopter token. No, it's a curse, so it only enchants a player. It's not enchanting our opponent, our teammate. Sorry, we're all good on that one. We'll just swing in for one. Hold back. I think I'll sacrifice a token to the Cruel Reality. Oh, great. That's got double strike now. And now it's got unblockable. Oblivion Strike on you. Okay. 8. Block, block, forced to sack. One of these days I'm going to go right through all of my decks and I'm going to add an additional land to all of them. But then I'll get flooded. We all know this will happen. Alright. I'm not actually getting in with his thingy. Can't block that. Truly dead next turn. and sack you. Renegade map to get lands. Oh. Ooh, this could be interesting. Let them mill. We could win if they mill. No, never mind. Oh, night procession. It's good to see you. I cannot lose this engineer. Otherwise we die. We're gonna die anyway, mind you, but... yeah, that's... let's just look at what we would have drawn, shall we? Land and a P&Q, and some more 4-drops and a land. Or the Essence Flux. And a land. Let's go get red. Ah, even the other person didn't let him mill. Yeah, that's the only way we'd have won that. Is if we could have milled there. I'll say that, but... yeah, that's gonna do it. Can't mill or can't flux our opponent's creatures. So makes it unblockable. Swings over the top with a double striker. GG. GG. Maybe they make a mistake. There's no mistake being made here. That'll do it. Dust on 9 damage. Well, we had 5, 9, oh. Made a fair bit, not 15 worth though, in those mills that could have been there. Alright, well, that is going to do it. Right, Overpositor. Let's get in for that match. Let's do this. Two-headed giant. You were playing ramp, weren't you? So I was going to play confetti. Wherever you may be hiding. There you are. Invite teammates. Invite to game. Alright. Random opponent. Evil laughs. That's my evil laugh. It's very bad, I know. I'm sure there's a more vocal evil laugh that I could do, but it's 3:15 in the morning, so I probably shouldn't go full evil mastermind here. Oh my god. Ah, that is not who you say you are. Right, let's go back out. Let's try this again. Invite teammate. Overpositor. Let's go. There is a Gearhulk Reanimator deck going around in paper at the moment, which uses combustible Gearhulk to great effect on that mill. Because if you don't mill them, you give them loads of Gearhulks, and if you do mill them, then you take maybe 18 damage off of 3 Gearhulks coming out. It's pretty decent. And then you just refurbish them back as well and do the mill all over again. I don't think it's a very competitive deck, but it's still a deck that exists nonetheless, and it is quite fun. I do watch too much MTG Goldfish. He's probably maybe the only bit of MTG content that I watch quite consistently these days. But, you know, the decks that are on there just speak to me. It's jank on a professional level. Alright, we've got all lands and ramp. I'm going to throw that one right back. And we've got Tireless Tracker. Guess we'll keep that one because it's going to be far worse if I don't. Alright, Blood Rage Brawler. Not Bloodless Inciter, sorry. And a different creature now. Zendikar Incarnate, eh? Okay, well, let's just go Smoldering Mash. And pass back. Ooh, this looks spicy. Oh, that sounds like a sweet little combo. I can get behind that. These are two very aggressive looking decks. Leads me to believe collusion might be a thing. Getting in for 3. Luckily for us, we've got Cut to get rid of some of this aggression. And we got nothing better to do on this turn, and Ribbons is really what we have this card for. And this is Renewal. Goodbye. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. There we go. Alright. Lordy Cursed. What? This is the spiciest. Pursue Glory for the left. Into the Cycling Dude. What is this matchup? Grapples? Brawl. Okay, Forest into Tireless Tracker. Mostly because I want to get Zendikar Incarnate down next turn. And I don't want to do nothing this turn. You're not a zombie, are you? No, you're a horror. I'm trying to figure out why you exist in this deck. Gives it haste. Well, we haven't slowed you down. So we'll skip blocking for now. Yeah, I suppose it might be Embalm. It's a weird colour combination to go for. Alright, that's bad. Should have maybe blocked the Mana Core there, but... Ooh, retreat. Alright, we can gain a bit of life back now. Retreat. Evolving Wilds. Gain 2 life. Crack the Evolving Wilds. We need double black for the ribbons. Gain some life. Overposer, by all means, make any attempts to wipe the board. I do not care about my tireless tracker enough to die. Then again, Kozilek's return right now is not the most powerful thing in the world. Yeah, I didn't see that one coming, to be honest. Alright. Just gets in explosive vegetation here. Is he? Nope. He's right there. It had me worried for a moment there that we'd just been continuing this match. Unawares. Alright. Hold back. We're so close to Nissa's renewal. If we can last that long, we should be fine. You're an exerter, aren't you? Yeah. It's practically a vanilla exert card. With trample. Just becomes a 3-3 with trample. Yeah. And Saita gives it haste. And it's time to start blocking things. Everything deals double damage. Alright. Tracker, it's been nice knowing you, but it's time to trade. We were not taking 8 there. If I can help it. Alright, down to 12. I'm gonna go back up to 14 though. And then place down a Zendikar Incarnate by the looks of things. What was glowing in our graveyard? Oh yeah, the ribbons. Baral's expertise for a mass bounce into explosive vegetation? Yeah. Alright, that's gonna help out a lot. That might just about do it, to be honest. We might have tilted. So we've got a decent blocker. They've got no board state right now, although they can of course rebuild it, but by that time we're going to renewal, gain 7 life and then another 6 thanks to the retreat. Liliana's Mastery, the first zombie synergy I've seen in a while. Oh yeah? That'd be nice. Alright, Cinderglade. Gain some life. Still don't want to do that just yet. That's Nissa's renewal. Let's get loads of life. Let's get black, green, and red. Pretty much go back to our starting life total. And hits Nissa's renewal to gain more life, a Geist Blast, and a Crush of Tentacles. Nice. Well, if he didn't have the mana before, he's going to have it now with a renewal. Yeah, 2 aggressive decks. We're back to our life total after how many turns? I don't see them coming back from this. I'm just going to hold back because I can trade off zombie tokens. Or should I swing in? I mean, if I swing in, they just double block. Nothing really comes from that. I'll just wait until we've got flings and things like that. I think this has got insult to injury as well in this deck. Oh my god. Okay. Can injury away our incarnate. Doing a good job to undo all of our work. And I've just got lands in hand now. I do have the clues and of course a ribbons as well. So for 2, stop zooming out. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We can do it for 18. So he's played an insult to injury. He's played an insult to injury. We've got 2 more to worry about. I think we should still be fine. Sandworm Convergence. Lovely. Alright. Forest, life gain. Convergence, and then we'll crack a clue. Should have maybe cracked the clue first, but I think we'll be right. See what we get. This is renewal. Alright. Well, if we don't die next turn, then we're all good. That also works. I'm fine with that. I'm sure he might have said something in Steam. No, he didn't. Alright, never mind. It's all good. Right, retreat. How high can I stack that octopus token? I think this is where our lands end. So we've got 7 lands left. 8 lands with this mountain. I'm not sure he's probably going to be running anything that could deal with this token just too much, although we've got Fall of the Titans as well. I think we're just going to overextend to the point where I can just ribbons for death, because we've got Fall of the Titans here to do it as well. So I'm just going to get greedy. This is renewal. And get loads of lands, because I can kill them better that way. Counter. 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 We're a high enough life total. And if he's got fatal push, he's got fatal push. Not so fussed. Swing for 12. Down to 17. And we win next turn. Those won't save you. Well, to be fair, they're going to either need life gain or a counter spell, and I don't think they've got either. And they're going to need a lot of life gain at that. Alright, they're effectively tapped out now. Fall of the Titans, X. What is the X here? So you can target 2 players, so it's doubled. 10. Alright. Call that an X spell. That's an X spell. But then I've got mine. And mine does lots of things when it's allowed to be cast. Oh, we're doing Spring to Mind. I want a ribbons. X24. Boom. Alright. GG. GG. Alright, I think, Lumi, you are the last person on the list. I do believe. Could be wrong about that. But I don't believe I am. So. Are you sure, Lumi? Alright, well, that is going to do it for the stream then. So if you haven't yet done so, then be sure to follow the stream so you get notifications when I go live in the future. We now are going to be streaming on Mondays from midnight till 3 AM GMT. And the other time zones are down below if you want to check those out. The Sunday date is the date that's going to be Monday, and I'm going to change that as soon as the stream ends. So if you want to go check that out. And as always, if you want to subscribe as well, that does help out the channel a great deal. And other than that, it's been a pleasure. So I hope to see you all on Saturday for some Oblivion streaming. And also some videos that should be coming out in the next hour or so as well. Alright guys. Not much frame rate loss at all, no. As soon as the OBS realised what it was doing, it sort of calmed down. We haven't lost a single frame since that incident at the beginning. So there you go. Alright guys, anyway, it's been a pleasure, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.